Tatundu Taibu, Brendan Taylor all there.
Chicken! Keeper!
Just thinking of a run earlier on, but then they had to just wait so that the ball passed the fielder.
$199 for Zimbabwe with 100 from their skipper. 106. 4 wickets for Rubil. Shafiul with a couple, 2 for 47. And then Bangladesh in response have Tamim Iqbal on 59 not out and a 117 for 2. Just 19 overs bowled. So they've made a fabulous start. Kyle Jarvis coming back into the attack. Not so good. The start. None for 30 off his 2. He'll be looking to make amends, try and get a wicket or 2. Started with.
Well, he took a fantastic catch, didn't he? Superb catch here by Kyle Jarvis to pick up Junaid Siddiqui's wicket.
Yeah, confirmation of the partnership. It's 50 from 65 balls. But Mushfiq Uraim has taken 33 balls to get 14. It just shows you how quickly Tamim Iqbal's going. Big shout, huge shout. There it is, the finger's gone up. It took ages. It took ages. And Raymond Price was convinced that he had got his man. And in the end, umpire Owen Chirombe saying that's gone.
We'll have to see where it has pitched. It's pitched on line and probably would have gone straight on, but it all depends whether it, because there was no turn, so had it gone on to miss the off stump, that is the question would be in the umpire's mind, but he decides in favour of the bowler. Tamim Iqbal gone for 61, Bangladesh 122 for 3.
Zimbabwe must be the only team in the world where none of their bowlers can bat.
Yeah, that is a problem. The only other thing is that you cannot compete at international level without a good pace attack. That's just a fact. So the good thing about this series is that Zimbabwe suddenly unearthed some good quicker bowlers, so that'll enable them to compete both at one day and at test level, because just about a year ago or so they were relying almost totally on spinners. At times they were playing 4 spinners, so you just can't do that. So that's good, but you rightly say the tail's too long, so they're going to have to somehow find a balance where at least they bat up to number 9, because most good sides in world cricket do that today.
In the air, easiest of catches, and Jarvi has a wicket. They're not so sure if it was a slower ball. Might have just rolled his fingers. He's showing that he tried to do something, but I don't think he's overly convinced. Mushfiq Rahim, the almost hero from the last game, he's thrown it away, lobbed one to Vusi Sabanda at cover.
Simplest of dismissals. A little bit of a slow one, rolled his fingers across the seam. So Rahim played too early. So that's a handy wicket. Can Zimbabwe bounce back in this one? It's an important one to get. Rahim gone for 16, 129 for 4. A number of occasions during his career, so he's handy to come in the middle.
It's good work from Vusi Sabanda, and they've taken a single. It looks like he's done himself an injury, but not alert enough to just pick up the ball and throw it in. It looked like it hit him in the chest.
I think he just got a bad bounce. I'm not sure if he has a future in the boxing ring if he gets put down by just the one that just kicked off the side of the pitch a little bit, but let's have a look at it. Maybe it hit him in a spot that's not so pleasant. In the chest. I thought they bred them hard, Janzo.
They want to be part of that international circuit again. It's slog sweep and found the gap. Again, not so sure about this field placing. He needs wickets, but there's also no substitute for bog standard field placing.
Slog sweep, that's a good shot. So what's happening is Zimbabwe feel that they can't win by restricting Bangladesh.
6 men in the circle. Taylor's got nothing to lose here but the match. But none bigger potentially than the dismissal of Hamilton Mazakadze. First really terrible umpiring decision we've had in the series. That's short and wide and 4 more. That hastens the demise of Zimbabwe. No one on the cover boundary. Prosperitze attacking, giving it some air but dropping too short on around off stump. No problem for the batsman Shuvagoto. If they'd been outplayed, Bangladesh put in a rousing performance and outplayed them in all departments, then that's 4 more. Then it's easier to swallow.
Yes, there's no questioning that. 4 more runs added to the total, and so Shuvagoto having a little bit of fun here, and why shouldn't he? His side are very nearly over the line. That boundary, by the way, brings up the 50 partnership for the 5th wicket. So Shakib and 65 in 10.
Well, that's our volley outside the off stump and savagely put away by Shakib. 4 more. The end is nigh, Dean. Just 17 more required for victory from 107 balls.
Yeah, there certainly are. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, he put that away in emphatic style, that Captain Shakib Al Hasan. Well, there may have been a problem with that one finger on his bowling hand, but he's certainly dealing with Mpofu ruthlessly at this moment in time.
Genius play or inspired play against them. Anyway, Price has bowled well. 1 for 29 off 8. That's not good, though.
Well, it's slashed away. Not a very good start for Raymond Price. Back into his spell. Short and wide and dealt with. Just shortens the agony that is currently being experienced and endured by Zimbabwe, because now there's only 13 runs required. Being used.
Well, we're not going to use a 5th ball. We're not going to need one, are we? That's 4 more. Wonderful strike from Shakib. There is a man out there in the cover boundary, but that was hit too hard. Yeah, I mean, I just think that Brett Emden Taylor was had his back to the wall, didn't he? I mean, he had to gamble. He had to go with his top 4 frontline bowlers.
For example, can't do the same.
Short, cut, 4 runs. So that shot will level the scores, and Bangladesh now require just the 1 run for victory.
Well, it's a very, very strong cut shot indeed. It was there to be cut. It is short and wide by Waller. Once again, Hamilton Mazakadze keeping it a little bit tight, but the Bangladesh change room sitting and waiting. They will be very happy with this performance, because it certainly has been a torrid time for them up to now. They lost the warm-up match, they lost everything else, but that's about to change. Pulled away, and he's found the gap. It's gone for 4. Well played, Shakib Al Hasan. Well played, Bangladesh. And that is the match. They have won by 6 wickets. It's been a pretty ordinary performance by Zimbabwe, which Bangladesh have capitalized on, and they've got there in style.
So, confirmation of Bangladesh batting. Tommy McBall and Emerald Kays got them off to a great start. 61 and 28. Had better than a run of ball, both of them. Junaid Siddiqui, he came and got 14. Mushfiqur Rahim, easiest of catches to Sabandar at cover. And then Shakib Al Hasan and Shuvagoto saw them home. 39 or 47 for Shakib, and 35 or 40 deliveries for Shuvagoto ensured that the 199 scored by Zimbabwe was not enough.
Let's have a look at the partnerships. 46 for the opening stand. That was really in quick fire time of just 28 deliveries. Tamning Ipal and Mushfiqul 50 of 66. And then Shakib and Shavaguto 74 unbroken of just 77 deliveries.
And that was all that was needed. The bowlers, Mpofu, not himself today, but his figures were okay. 1 for 49 of 10. Java struggled a bit, 1 for 44 of 6. Utsaya also struggled, 1 for 65. Price 1 for 35. And Waller just the one over. Masakadza not even completing. We're going to go down to Neil Manthorpe. Let's see who he's got with him. So easy victory by 6 wickets. That's the itinerary. There's one more game left on Sunday. The 5th ODI here again in Bulawayo. Zimbabwe have won the series and lead 3-1 with 1 to go. We're going to take a short break. Please do stay with us for the ceremony.